Okay, life is good. So, make, install. Should have no errors. Something similar to this. Perl is done. I'll skip down to auto conf. Move Perl. Clear. tar xvf autoconf. 4.5 SBUs. But that's all in, what do you call it? Tests. What was it? Was it $5.99? I don't know. History. $5.99. Grep. $5.99. I don't remember. .run configure prefix equals user. And we say make and make install. Make and make install. Autoconf, what does autoconf do? Contains programs for producing shell scripts that can automatically configure source code. Okay. Autoconf is done. On to automake. tar xvf automake. CD into automake. I'm just going to tail up and say figure prefix equals that's where I screwed up. Okay. And so let me go back up here. Remove automake. tar xvf automake again. Got a little ahead of myself. CD into automake. .run configure prefix equals user. Doc dir is going to equal user share doc alt 2 make 1141. And we can say make install. Okay. Diff utils. tar xvf diff utils. Says here, first fix a file so locale files are installed. Said I need to replace equals space at make dir underscore p. We want to replace that with equals space bin make dir dash p po makefile .in. Said I replace equals space make dir underscore p at with equals make dir dash p. Good. .run configure prefix equals user. Make and make install. Diff utils 0.5 SBUs. Remember in the last one, LFS 7.3. I ran into a big bloop array here, and I extracted the package. I think I configured it, but I never installed it. And when I got all the way to the end, like literally to the end of compiling my kernel, I couldn't because of diffutils. So I couldn't find user bin diff or something like that, or I didn't have diff installed or something. So that was a real bummer and scary. But that's how important it is to pay attention. I think I was on one of my philosophical rants about life and the universe or something, and I never installed it, which really creeped me out. But it was a good thing too, because it got to show people how to work around errors and maybe give them some ideas on how to solve those things. So the only thing I had to do is just had to come back and install diffutils, but that was a hairy moment. And bloopers and oh my gosh, what the hell is never they're never uncommon with my videos. I make a lot of mistakes. So I pays to look at the book. But some stuff I'm kind of surprised, like I made a video about it and it still worked. You know, diffutils is done. Time for G-Awk. Move diffutils. tar xvf G-Awk. G-Awk. Seems that it doesn't fail whenever you try to do anything. Whenever you try to do anything as a final product, or when you're performing or something, sometimes things just go wrong. And it's hopefully that won't happen so much in this tutorial, but it's a set of tutorials. But no matter what, it seems that when you sit down and you try to, I try to get this over with and put this up, run into some stupid things, or I don't know, miss a command here or there, run into crazy errors or something I've never seen before, my computer goes to sleep and kills the SSH client or something. I mean, things that, you know, normally would not happen seem to happen when I'm trying to make a video. You know, the people tend to, I don't know, have a race day on the day that I'm making the video, or I don't know. It's crazy. Crazy how that works. Make install. G-Awk is only 0.2 SBUs. Still have a little bit more to go. Let's count. It's kind of a bad ending, but we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Wow. A lot better than I thought we were doing. It's kind of good to see 21. Yep. Gawk. Make install. And we have to say make directory verbose user share doc G-Awk dash 4.1.0 copy verbose doc encapsulate awk for AI dot txt, comma, all dot encapsulate EPS PDF JPEG. Okay. User share doc gawk 4.1.0. Copy verbose doc awk for AI dot txt, all dot EPS PDF and JPEGs. Good. gawk is done. Find utils. tar xvf find utils. This one we have to say configure prefix equals user local state directory equals var lib locate. Make and make install. And there's a couple more things we have to run here. Nothing intense. 0.4 SBUs. Funny bills. Package contains programs to find files. Okay, yeah. I don't know if that's in the SBU time or not. Would they check? But it is okay. Find utils. After we're done, here says some of the scripts in LFS boot scripts package depend on find. As the user may not be available during the early stages of booting, this program needs to be in the root partition. Update DB script also needs to be modified to correct an explicit path. Okay. Call me up. Okay. Let's say move verbose user bin find to bin. Set I place find stop equals $, encapsulate bin dir with find stop equals escape / bin and user bin update db. Set I s find stop equals $, s find stop equals $, binder find stop equals good. That's it. Find utils. Remove find utils. tar xvf get text. I think this is a syntactical nightmare too, but I'm not sure. Definitely wasn't as bad as in curses. I hate in curses. Man. One package I just cannot stand. doc dir equals user share doc get text dash 0.18.3.2 .1 configure prefix equals user doc dir equals user share doc get text 0.18.32 make install. Actually, it's not. I don't know why I'm thinking get text is a pain in the butt. I don't know, my monkey senses are going off on me. Could it be long? Longer? Nah. I don't really remember. Maybe it was before. Maybe it was before in the previous get text. That's why it really drove me up the wire. Maybe when I was installing it to the toolchain. I have no idea. Get text, look at this. This is not bad at all. What is wrong with me? Why am I accusing get text of things? Sorry, get text. Please forgive me. Get text, groff, gzip. These are all nothing. Grub. Lib pipeline, let's see. Yeah, we're really doing okay. I think get text was long, that's why I'm having a problem with it. I think it is long. I don't remember. But I think in previous tutorials I cut the video and ran away from it. But I really don't remember. I'd hate to cut it now. Because I forget what was long about it. Was it to configure? Or make it stop? I don't know. Who cares, right? But what is my uptime looking like right now? I hope your uptime is better than mine. I have to deduct some hours for sleeping in life. So, what was it? Uptime. Uptime now is 21 hours and 31 seconds. 31 minutes maybe. So, but deduct say 5 hours of sleep plus another 3 hours running around. 8 hours off of that. Give you something like, I don't know, 13 hours? Nah. Can't be that short. What? I had a 20-hour build in the last one. I don't think I have 8 hours. 4 hours sleep, maybe. That would put me at 12, 14 hours, 15 hours maybe. I don't remember. Should be about a 20-hour build time. Something like that. I remember now why get text was so bad. As soon as I curse it, it's over. Yeah. Make install. Yeah. Let's see. If I see how much room do I have left? Look at that. 2.1 gigs so far used. Not bad. Not bad. But if you actually make a live video of this thing, man, I don't know what you're gonna put it on. You can put it on DVD. I assume if you popped off the sources, that would only save you about 400 megabytes. You really need to get low. So you still would need to dump 1 GB off of that. So this is actually still kind of big. I don't think I'm gonna blaspheme right now. I don't think Linux really cares about putting stuff on CDs anymore. And that's that. Nobody cares about 700 megabytes. No. We take it all the way up to 3.2 gigs now. DVDs for the win. CDs are obsolete. It's terrible, man. I mean, really, you'd have to dump 1.4 gigs here to actually get a system that's under 700 megabytes to fit on a CD. It's kind of atrocious working system. When I made my LFS 6.2, I think it was about 1.2 gigabytes, and I had to shave it off, so I had to delete all the sources that were there. I don't remember if I deleted the toolchain. I might have. I think I did. Deleted the sources, deleted the toolchain. I deleted everything that was non-essential. And I had screen. I had SSH on there. I had NASM on there. And I was about 600 megabytes. I mean, so literally, I had a live CD that was 50 megabytes of usage and RAM, compiled C out of the box, compiled NASM out of the box, could SSH. Did I have a server? Well, yeah, SSH server and client. All that out of the box. No add-ons or anything. And I really don't see how that could even happen with 7.5. It just seems crazy. And it's old news, really, about how big Linux is getting, how bloated it's becoming. But it's really worth talking about. Really worth talking about. There are small systems out there, and I'm really I'm floored by how they pull it off. And I think that we really need to get back to beating that 700 megabyte mark. That was a mark of, say, perfection. And you saw it slowly creep up and over. You know, you'd have a 700 megabyte, then you have a 704, and then an ISO would come out. It's like 820. You know, as an install. Then you have really ridiculous ones that were coming out. They were like 3 and 3.2 gigs. You know, and I'm not going to knock Slackware for it. Because there were at least 3 different window managers in it. You had all your packages you could ever use want. I mean, the only thing I think I ever downloaded for Slackware was VLC. VLC and no, it wasn't VLC, it was FFmpeg. It's the only thing I ever downloaded for Slackware and Firefox. You know. So, you really can't, I mean, Slackware is just a beast with a suitcase, man. It's got everything you ever need. It's Slapkit and nothing. I can't even use the Slapkit, the package manager. I can't use it. And it actually helped me out a lot because I was able to build a lot of the stuff over there and experiment and do a lot of scripts that I wanted to do. So, you know, it actually helped me out quite a bit to not really be able to use the package manager of the operating system that I was using, which makes it, I don't know, Slapkit, it never worked for me. Never worked. I would download the alien builds and run them, fail. I get all the packages though. That was cool about it. It would download all the stuff, but it would just fail bad. You know, I ended up just compiling all from source and running it from source, and I was like, hey, well, how am I doing here? You know, I might as well be on my LFS system, because I'm going to compile from source anyway over there, and I can steal the packages. So, that was great. And yes, I could have cut this video. This is why get text is the mother humper. That's what it is, because it's the constant, oh my god, it's almost done theory, feeling. That's why my monkey senses were going off and telling me get text is no good, stay away from get text. Yes, that is why. But, yeah, we gotta do something about the size. It's terrible. It's getting terrible. And we need a live CD, devs. What's going on here? I mean, seriously. We got a 6.2 live CD, or 6.3 live CD that's beefed up for a 7.0 at that. At least tell us why there's no live CD. That would work. I just want to know why there's no live CD. Now, I'm speculating there's no live CD, so we can kind of get back to the roots of how LFS used to be. But getting back to the roots of where LFS used to be was like in 2003. That was like 10 years ago. You know, when we did not have a live CD at all, and we just had a piggyback off the system like we're doing now, which is okay. But I really don't get it. I mean, we have a 6.3 live CD out there, and it's been like beefed up beyond beef to get up to 7. I don't even know if you can use that with a 7.5. Matter of fact, I highly doubt it. I don't know if 7.0's got System D in there or not, but I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. So, you know, I tried to make a live CD, and I made live CDs for myself, and I got some crazy errors when I tried to make it on film, and I plan on trying to redo that. But my live CD worked, even though I got problems with UDEV. Was it UDEV? No, it wasn't UDEV. Sysvinit? I think it was Sysvinit. It's caused me errors. But I kind of don't know why I got those errors. It took me a month and 60 installs, or 60 tries, and I finally just gave up at the very end. But before that, I had figured it out from the very beginning. I think I spent a month on working on it, putting it all together, and then it worked. It was great. No errors, no nothing. It's beautiful. And then I failed. Actually, it didn't fail, because you can still use the live CD. You can still use it as a live CD. But the problem is, I just don't like that one error I was getting. And I don't know why. Blah, blah, blah. So, can somebody please, what's going on with the live CD? Pass it to the devs. The world needs to know. Get text is done. Back up. Get text. Groff. TarXVF. Groff. Okay. CD into graph. Now, graph expects the environment variable page to contain the default paper size. For users in the United States, page equals letter is appropriate. I'm in the US, I'm going to roll with that. So I'm going to say page equals letter dot run configure prefix equals user make install. But I don't know. I don't know if we need a live CD or we don't need a live CD. Because basically, like, what are we doing? Make and make install. I really don't know if LFS is branded as an operating system, a teaching tool, or if it's branded as a build your own Linux operating system. Yeah. And maybe I'm looking for the wrong thing here. Because if it's branded as as its own operating system, then we should have a live CD. And that's true. It's branded as a teaching tool. Not having a live CD is actually good. Because what will happen is you'll need to learn the resources of your host machine as we're doing right here. And then we can build a live CD. Well, could we? I don't know. And if it's branded as a build your own Linux, it's kind of like, how are you going to build your own Linux? You would build it off of a live CD, but then, so that's another thing. It's how are you going to actually have your own Linux that's off of a live CD? So LFS would be the base for all these other build your own Linux, and which the LFS kind of is in that aspect. Maybe it's, maybe it's all three. Maybe it's all three. Maybe the LFS live CD was just a perk that came out of everything. Instead of having to do it the old-fashioned way, which I think it was off of Slackware. I don't know. Which I wanted to try back in the day, but this overshadows that by a lot. But it looked like Slackware. What version? I think it was 3.2. That's what it looked like when I read the LFS book 1. And basically that's all it was. It was just a piggyback system like this. Nothing different. So we don't know if we're sliding back into where it came from, which would be good. Which would be really good. If that's the case, I really don't have to feel so alarmed anymore. That the live CD hasn't been maintained or changed in I don't know how long. Sometimes you look at those things and you say, oh no, what's going on with the devs? What's going on with the community? What's going on with, how come they're not beefing up their live CD? How come they're not taking care of their system? And that's not really the case. I don't think that's really the case. I think the devs are really, really good. Matter of fact, they're probably like the best for documentation for any of the distros, really. Any of the ones that you can find, anyway. Really on point. Really on point. Except for a couple of the hierarchy changes and blah blah blah. And we'll run into that again too. I think there's one more. Vim is one. I think there's another one that's a little off. Okay. Make install. Graph. Link symbolic verbose. EQN. User bin. G EQN. Check that link symbolic for both EQN to user bin GEQN. Okay. You need to link G table to G table. Good. Graph. It's done. Okay, so 6.46, let's remove graph. Okay, and right here, I'm going to cut the video, and we're going to pick it back up at 6.46 with XC. Peace out.